Can you keep a secret? Well, I can't, but this is great for you because in this video, I'm gonna share 5 personal secrets about autism that most people will never tell you. You know what? Stick around to the end of this video and I'm gonna share with you a bonus secret that you're gonna love. I call them secrets because these are things that most autistic people won't tell you. It's personal, or they might feel it's a little bit too embarrassing. I'm gonna share with you these secrets because after I was diagnosed with ADHD and ASD, and after I've gotten older, I've realized that I don't care what most people think. I also think it's really important to share stories and experiences about autism to spread awareness to the world. People with autism are just that. We're people. We want the same things as everyone else. We want to be loved, we want to be understood, and we want to be happy. Secret number 1, autistic people have special buddies. Oftentimes, these special buddies have been around for most of our lives, if not all of our lives, and they are very, very important to us. The first dude I'm going to share with you is Rupert. Rupert is half Australian and half French. Doesn't really like to be told what to do, kind of thinks he knows everything. This is Charlie. Charlie spends most of his time following Rupert everywhere. Bubba. Bubba's just a straight badass. He does whatever he wants. He goes where he wants, says what he wants, does what he wants. Frog. This little dude has been with me everywhere. Wherever I go, Frog goes with me. He goes to bed with me at night. He hangs out with me when I need breaks. When I have to go to my special spot to recover, Frog is right there with me. He's also extremely handsome. His body is sculpted out of perfection. He embodies everything that's amazing and good in this world. And he lives with me. And when I'm feeling a little bit worked up, stressed out, I just smell him. And everything in the world becomes right. So before I continue on to my next secret, if you like the content that you see, consider liking the video or subscribing. That will help me spread awareness to the rest of the world. Secret number 2 is autistic people have meltdowns. So this one was a little bit tough for me because meltdowns are not really fun to talk about and they're not fun to experience. It's very personal, and I think a lot of autistic people don't like to share. And although I've gotten proactive and I've figured out ways and methods to reduce the amount of meltdowns I have had meltdowns and I will continue to have meltdowns. And I think the important thing to note here is meltdowns are very different than temper tantrums. They're completely different. I have another video that talks about the differences between those. Although meltdowns they're not productive, they're stressful, and they're kind of embarrassing, it's a part of being autistic. For me, meltdowns don't happen very often, but when they do, there's a spectrum of how intense a meltdown can be. What will happen is I can't be around people, I can't talk, I can't really function. What happens during a meltdown is my brain kind of shuts down. I don't feel good. I feel a little bit dizzy. I feel unaware of what's happening. I just need to get away. If it gets really, really severe, then I can throw things, yell, and just be somewhat disruptive, to be honest. What I do is I just go to my safe spot, and when I'm there, everything's automatic. So I shut the door to make sure that nobody comes in, because during meltdowns you're unstable and oftentimes you're unaware of what you're doing or what you're going to do. So I'm always in there by myself, and I'll usually pull at my hair or I'll rock. And a lot of the times I'll have my buddy with me and he'll help slow things down for me. And then I visualize a spot that I want to be in. And I talk about this in another video, 10 behaviors of people with autism, but I'll visualize myself in a specific place. It's a calming place. And then after that, after a lot of rocking, after hair pulling or hair rubbing, sometimes just pulling at my fingers or rubbing my fingers, twirling my fingers, I can visualize a place. And then after I visualize a place, I can focus more on my breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, how it feels in my nostrils. Sometimes I'll think about the temperature going in, a little bit cold, and then the temperature coming out a little bit warm. It takes a long time to recover from a meltdown. If you've had a meltdown, you don't just get over it leave and start your day again, your whole body is exhausted and oftentimes it hurts. So my muscles hurt, my neck hurts, I have headaches. So the third secret autistic people will never tell you is we often feel lonely, isolated, and misunderstood. So for me, my brain is wired differently. I think differently. How I view the world is different than most people. Neurotypical people don't operate the same way I do. They don't think the same way I do. Autistic people are very aware of that. A lot of things are challenging for us, communicating, executive functioning. Things that neurotypical people do every day and don't really struggle with, don't have to think about very much. Autistic people struggle with it. And because of those differences, because of those struggles, we often feel lonely. We feel misunderstood. So my wife, Debbie, does all kinds of things to try to understand my brain, to make things less stressful for me. Even with those attempts, there are times where she doesn't get it. She doesn't fully understand what's going on in my brain. Maybe she'll ask me a question, a relatively abstract question. And autistic people do not do well with abstract concepts. We really don't. We like very concrete and specific sentences and words. Sometimes even when I'm talking with Debbie, I feel lost. It happens enough where sometimes it makes you feel slightly disconnected. And that disconnect leads to a little bit of loneliness and isolation. It's not that autistic people are always lonely and we always feel misunderstood, but it happens enough, it happens often enough where you think about it and you feel it. So secret number 4, autistic people hate it when someone unannounced knocks on our door. We do not like that at all. Our home is our sanctuary. It is our safe spot. And it is usually the only place in the world that we consider safe. When someone knocks on the door unannounced, it disrupts that safety, and oh my goodness, it does not feel good. I'm sitting on the couch reading a book, the doorbell rings, I lose my breath. My heart stops beating. I feel so uncomfortable. I get nervous, will start sweating, I get irritable. It is not a good feeling. If my phone rings and it's somebody that I don't know, I'm not gonna answer the phone, even if the call could be important. Most likely I will not answer the phone. It's hard. It's too hard for me to do. Top secret number 5. Autistic people often forget to eat and drink. Sometimes when I forget to eat and drink, all of a sudden I just feel dizzy. And that sucks because I pass out. And I have passed out before. Passing out sucks. If I didn't have help or reminders, I would consistently miss meals. Even with reminders, I miss meals. Eating just is not the most important thing to me. We forget to shower and sometimes we forget to change our clothes. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. We have people in our lives who can help remind us. And man, Debbie is very good at letting me know when I need to shower. She'll tell me flat out, oh my God, you stink. Because when you're autistic, you get nervous a lot. I have to be very selective with my deodorant. Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford deodorant. A little bit off topic. I've tried so many different deodorants. I'll plaster the crap out of deodorant all over my armpits. 45 minutes later, I smell like a burnt down fast food restaurant. It's horrible. I don't know. Sometimes it gets ripe. It's unpleasant. I'm not super proud of it. I don't always feel the need to have to shower it off. But Debbie feels that I need to shower it off. And so she'll remind me. There's certain clothes that I get really attached to. So I just wear it and I want to keep wearing it. I get really attached to my wool socks and sometimes I forget to change them. So, how long? Because like a day or two? Well, but eventually I'll change them and I wash them and life moves on. I used to get so attached to 1 or 2 shirts, I would not change them very often. And Debbie got a little bit concerned. My Kingston t-shirts, I love those. But I was wearing them out and I was forgetting to change them. It got to a point where I realized, you know what? You can't do this. I was itching too. I was starting to itch, like on my chest and on my lower back. That's embarrassing. I get a Kingston t-shirt, maybe 4 or 5 that are the same color. So I get to keep the same feel, but I'm wearing a clean shirt. Here's a bonus secret. Most autistic people at some point in their lives have stomach problems. So let me, I get pains on my sides. I get pains on the top part of my stomach, or maybe the middle part of my stomach, right near my belly button. I have to go to the bathroom a lot. So it's related to diet, but it's also related to stress. A lot of autistic people do not do well with gluten. And when I say I go to the bathroom, it's runny and sometimes it's explosive and it sucks. It's diarrhea. I honestly feel like there is a red fire-breathing dragon living inside of my poop chute. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I still can't believe I told you all of those personal secrets.